What's up, guys? My name is Devlin, and I think you should probably have to take an IQ test or a maturity test before you can buy a mic. Um, Talking online is a privilege that I think you should have to earn rather than a privilege you should just be given, because so many people just ruin games that I'm in, and it's actually gotten to the point now where most times, before the game even starts, I'll just mute everybody because I don't want to deal with the crap. People go on and on calling other players BKs and scrubs and tryhards and telling them to get good and just all this nonsense. It's like, I don't, why? You're taking this tool that was built and introduced to gaming to promote teamwork and communication, and you turn it into this ugly thing that everyone just hates now. You usually get at least one person in every match who just goes on and just talks shit all the time. There's a guy on YouTube, I don't know if you guys have heard of him or not, but his name is Pros Don't Talk Shit, and I subbed that guy before I even heard any of his commentaries or watched any of his videos, just because I like the way the guy thinks. Because pros don't talk shit, your actions will speak louder than your words. So yeah, that's it for me ranting and raving about that kind of stuff. Just thought I'd bring it up. Hopefully you guys feel the same way, and hopefully you guys aren't the kind of people who just talk shit for absolutely no reason. Because I mean, what good does it do? You're trying to make yourself feel better by putting people down on an online video game. I don't know. Seems silly to me. But yeah, I'll start ranting about that. You'll notice I'm playing another free-for-all, guys. I don't know if you guys like free-for-all gameplays or don't like free-for-all gameplays. I personally like them. I find them more action-packed since you're trying to race around and get kills as fast as possible. But I know there's some people out there who don't like them, and for that I apologize. But these days I really only ever play free-for-all in Search and Destroy, because I find that most team games, that's where you find the majority of the noob tubers. And I think the reason for that is in team games you have a lot more opportunities to get multi-kills, because you catch people in groups a lot more often when they're trying to stick together. In free-for-all, however, that appeal isn't there because you're running into one person at a time, for the most part anyway. And Search and Destroy, I find that the players who play Search and Destroy are just better, so they don't really resort to using that kind of bullshit, if you don't mind me saying. So those are the two game types I play primarily when I'm doing Modern Warfare 2 these days. If you guys really want to see some other stuff, let me know. Leave me a comment, and I'll take it under consideration and try and grit my teeth and get through it and put my head down. But other than that, if you guys don't mind this kind of gameplay, that's probably what you're going to see the most. What I wanted to talk about this commentary, it's a short commentary, so I have to hurry up, is the FAL, or the FAL, which I'm using. I'm using the FAL with the red dot sight. I've got Scavenger on, I've got Hardline, and Ninja. The reason I'm using Scavenger and not Sleight of Hand is because when I fully upgrade this FAL, it's going to have bling on it, because when you put bling on it and use the holographic and the silencer, if you use stopping power with that combination, then it's only going to take 2 hits to kill people from any distance, which is really powerful. It's still a little difficult to use this gun, especially in comparison to something like a TAR, which is automatic with crazy rate of fire and crazy damage. But you know, it takes a little more skill to use this gun, which I like. It's a nice change of pace. So I'm trying to get good with it, trying to get used to it and how to play with it. So but just to let you guys know, if you're not using the holographic sight, for some reason it adds +5 damage to this gun. Not sure if that's was intentional or if it's just something they screwed up, but that's just the way it works. But if you're not using a holographic sight, stopping power has no effect on this gun. So it frees you up to use something like Hardline or Scavenger, or not Scavenger, Hardline or Cold-Blooded, which I find I never use, because if a gun is good with stopping power, if stopping power improves it and I don't use stopping power, I feel like I'm just wasting a perk and not using my weapon to its full potential. So I always end up sticking with stopping power just because I don't want to get outgunned when the firefight is even. You know, I don't want to lose out on those fights. But this is nice if you want to stick to a red dot or FMJ or something and stick Hardline or Cold-Blooded on, or any other second tier perk. It's a nice change of pace. So anyway, guys, I'm sorry that was a little short, but free-for-alls are generally pretty quick. My next commentary, maybe I'll throw 2 free-for-alls in one, if you guys don't mind watching free-for-alls, that is. So yeah, thanks a lot for watching, guys, and peace out.